want to do a new video for you guys. My son's graduating this year, so I wanted to do a card for him. So I did a lot of the die cutting ahead of time just to save us time, and my video tends to cut off at 30 minutes. That's why a lot of times I have to make 2 videos to post on YouTube. So I've done some of the stuff already, so we'll see. Hopefully I can fit it in less than 30 minutes. So I cut out the 2020. Let's put it on something white so you can actually see it. So there's 2020. It's from the same die we used in the previous video, of where it's the number set that I have, that I ordered on AliExpress. So it's those numbers. So I just used 2020 twice to die cut it. So we're gonna have those numbers there, and then I also used this star set. I think it's by Firefly. I think that's who that brand is. I don't know. I just saw them. I think a Tuesday morning I bought them. So I love the stars, and so I saw something and I wanted to make a card with it. So I already had this from years before laying around. I just put a black card around it. Let me put it on white so you can see it. So I layered it on the black piece of cardstock. Kind of made it thin. So I pre-did that for us. Let's make sure we put the tape on there. Should have done this ahead of time. Sorry. So there's that. I'm doing a video during the day, so we'll see. Hopefully we don't get any distractions. Usually I do it really late at night when I'm all tired, but then I can have some peace and quiet when the little guy's in bed. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll go well. Okay, so I have this paper that is double-sided. This is what I cut off. This is the regular 8.5 by 11 sheets that I had, but the cool thing about them, I don't know where I bought or when I bought it, so it's been sitting around, but I have these that are double-sided. So see how this is like light blue and yellow? When you flip it over, it's orange and dark blue. So I'm going to be using these papers. It was like a pack of, I don't know, maybe 100 sheets that I have in the different colors. I think it was 5 different colors. So this is the light blue and the darker blue, the yellow and the orange that we're going to use today. There's also a green one, like this, that comes in it. This is more like a yellow green, and then the actual green. I was thinking about using it, but I think I'm not going to. Too many layers, and I don't have enough stars to do what I wanted. So let me explain what I did. So these are the regular, basically out of the 11 by 8.5, so I cut out 10. So when we fold it, it's going to be 5 and 5, 5 and 5 in the middle. So I folded it in the middle, and then it's 7 down this way. And I did 2 sheets, one in the yellow orange and one in the 2 colors of the blue. And then, so if you look at it, it goes like this. But then what I did, I flipped it over so it can go one inside the other, like this. See how I just fit it in there? That's what I did, first of all. And then what I did, so I started with the top color that I want, the blue. I took the second star and I die cut that out. And then, so basically we're using the 3 middle stars. So to die cut it, if I layer both of these blue together, it would cut all the way through to the other end. And I did not want to do that. So what I did the way I put a sandwich into my machine. You put one sheet of paper underneath, the other one goes on top like this. See how I have one on the, so the one of the cutting plates goes right in the middle. Then you put the die on here, and then put the other die cutting plate, and then that's how you feed it through. To be able, so that way at the bottom it will not cut, because you have this plate protecting it. So that's how I was able to die cut the stars. So I die cut the blue one, and then I put this in here, lined it all up to make sure the top and the sides are all in there well. Then I took my second star, put it in the middle because the yellow was sticking out. So I put it in the middle, and then I taped it on like this. On the yellow I taped it on, and then I die cut it out like this, just like we did with the other one. So I die cut it with this on top like that. I ran it through my machine. So I die cut only one star like this, so the other one stayed because it was protected. So I die cut the second one, and then I die cut the third star. Let me put these back before I lose them. And then the last one, I die cut basically the opposite way. I lined it up the same way, where I put it all in the middle like this, and then I lined it up on the blue that I have. So I lined it up, and then I put it to be able to cut. You could actually run it through just like that, because you only need to die cut that one, so you don't have to, it doesn't matter if, because it's not going to cut out the blue anymore because it's bigger than it. So you can just die cut it just like that. And so I'm just going to use those. I'm not going to go any further to die cut anymore. The only thing I did that I'm still deciding if I'm going to use or not, I used the smallest size here, and out of a different piece of paper I die cut this little star right here in kind of like a sparkly blue. I don't know if I'm going to use it yet or not. I just wanted to prepare it so I'd have it if I decide to do it, because what I'm thinking of maybe doing it is that when I line all of this up, putting this little blue one right in the middle here, like that. Let me lift that up so you can actually see, just like that. So let me get the plates out of the way first. Now I'm going to leave this flap open in case somebody wants to leave some kind of a message here. So what I am going to glue, I'm going to glue the yellow, basically the orange and the blue together. These two layers. So what we're going to do, we're just going to put some glue all over, and we're just going to glue it on. I'm just going to do it on the orange right around the star, because if I do it here I can get in the way and have the glue show. So what I'm going to do is just going to glue all of this on there. You can use the tape. I'm not putting a very thick glue, plus this paper is thick, so I'm not too worried that it's gonna get too bumpy. But because the glue layer, the tip is very thin, it lets out very thin amount of glue. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We're making sure we line it all up, plus it gives me time to line it all up. That's what I like about it. So make sure all your layers are straight, nothing is sticking out, everything is beautifully in here. Okay, so here's our card. So you open it up, you can have a message inside, and then there's also a little tab on the back. And because it's so blank, I am going to glue this little star in the middle. So I'm going to close everything up, and then I'm going to glue this little star. That way, when you open up the back page, it doesn't look so plain. And it's up to you if you want to have a message somewhere, everywhere in the middle. You can add whatever you want to it. So there's that blue star right on the orange. So let's open it up one more time. So this is our basically what it's going to look like. So we open it up one, you can have any messages here, and then you can open it on the back. And there's that little star back there. So to finish it off, what I'm going to do is, you can always, these stars that we die cut, because they're double-sided, so you can use them to decorate on the inside in any way you like. You can layer them, you can do one at a time, totally up to you. What we're going to do is this congrats that we got ready. I'm going to have that right at the bottom here. That's how I lined up my stars also, because I wanted this at the bottom. So before I die cut the stars, I made sure to layer it and then put the star and see where I needed it. So let's line this up at the bottom. Make sure it's all nice and lined up. Okay, so there's that. And now all I have to do is glue the 2020. So with the way it is, you can probably do a 20 somehow like this, but since it's kind of weird, what I'm gonna do is kind of turn sideways. I'm just gonna do it around that way. I think that'll work just fine. Okay, so turn this way. Hold it for a few seconds to have it start gluing. Then do the next number, I'm sorry, it's not a letter. Okay, put that on there, give it a second, here. Okay, let's do the other 20. And with these numbered dies, you can do any year. So this card, you can make it for a graduate for any year that you like. Put some glue on here while we're holding that down. Okay, close it up. And let's put the 0 right on here. Okay. Give this a second to glue. And then I'll show you what we have now. Okay. So here are all the colors. Why I chose black for the numbers is because of the black, the hat, this. But you can do it in any colors you like. That's the cool thing about it. So it's up to you. Like I said, you can go back and add maybe like this if you want, and then do like a yellow one here to match it up. It's totally up to you, or you can leave it for the message and do this on here somewhere, like maybe do a star here since there's not one there. Maybe do like 3 layers right here. It's totally up to you how you want to do the card. That's going to be the back of your card, so you can glue all those stars and make the back of the card look really cool also. It's totally up to you. So that's my card. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I do have another idea that I've seen that I want to try. I might do that one. So thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to visit lilyoftheveil77.etsy.com to purchase my handmade cards. If you have a card that you've seen and you'd like me to do a custom order, contact me on Etsy and we'll go from there. I'll let you know if I can make it or not, if maybe something I used in a video I don't have anymore for some reason. So just contact me. I'd love to do custom orders if I need to. If not, there's lots of different cards already in there. I love to make all kinds of cards. So if you see one sold, also contact me. I might be able to do it. I will need time though. I can't have it done like in an hour because it depends kind of what's going on. But I can probably try and do it. So thank you so much. It was nice to see you all. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.